The following is a production of the Dallas Genealogical Society. For more information, please visit our website at dallasgenealogy.org.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today for our February general meeting. We have got a great educational program for you today, and I cannot wait to introduce our speaker to you. But before we do, we want to tell you a little bit about Dallas Genealogical Society and what's been going on and give you some very good information and updates of things that are happening around Dallas Genealogical Society and right here at the Dallas Public Library. We have our previous minutes on the website. So if you have not been to the website in the last month, I really encourage you to go look at what our incredible team has done to update and upgrade our website. So the previous minute meetings are there, and the recordings from our previous meetings are under the events tab, and you can click for upcoming events, and you can click for previous events on our website. We also have our DGS financial summary. And do we have any questions about our minutes or any questions about our financial summary? All right, well, we will move on then. We are asking our members and our associates and anybody interested in writing your family story. And we have a really fun, let me see if I can't get that off. We have a very fun writing assignment that could be a paragraph or two. And it is your family story of immigration or migration. Thank you for. And so families on the move. How did your families get from here to there? And that's what we want to hear. We want to hear your stories about your ancestors. How did they get from here to there? And this is our 2023 DGS writing contest. So we want to hear from you. Please go to our website and you can get all of the guidelines on how to get started. We're also looking for unique family records, maybe a transcription or write a short description and explanation of some family unique either records, documentation, a ring, a medallion, something that you may have found of your ancestors, a doily, even anything that might create some interest and excitement. You would want to send it to newsletter@dallasgenealogy.org. It's called Out of the Attic, but it could be out of the jewelry box, out of the closet, out of the box, just any interesting story. Now, I'm going to ask our president, Jim Thornhill, if he will come, and he's going to talk to us about our upcoming seminars.
Thank you, Patty. So we've got a great lineup for seminars for this coming year. Starting out in the spring, we're going to have Judy Russell talking to us about the law. After all, she is a legal genealogist, and talking to us and telling us about the knowledge we need to have as genealogists of the law in order to help us find our ancestors. So that'll be a great seminar for that. Also, our following seminars in July and October are going to be also very helpful for us. The July one is going to be Cindy Engel, and she, for those of you who don't know, she is the founder and sponsor of a site called Cindy's List, which is a list of almost every genealogy site you could want on the internet. And she's going to talk about how we can successfully mine the World Wide Web. And there are billions and billions, and that's not an exaggeration, of records available on the internet for us to find, and she's going to help us show us where we can go find those. And then in October, Michael Strauss is going to come up with us about the 20th Century Wars. And I'm really looking forward to this one because he's actually going to do a live reenactment in one of his sessions and actually dress up. And I think it's a World War I uniform and show us some of the artifacts and actually explain to us what our people in the military actually went through during their service. So that's going to be a great one as well. The other thing I want to announce to you is if you went over to the hospitality area, you may have noticed some tables with a bunch of stuff on them. We had a spring cleaning last week and we cleaned out our DGS supply closet. And there's a bunch of stuff over there that we would love for you to take home with you. Now there's two major things over there. There's a laser printer and there is a scanner. And either one of those, we're taking bids for a silent auction, and the person with the highest bid will get to take that home with them. Everything else, we would appreciate a donation or whatever you see there that you could like. So be sure and go after the meeting, go look at those things. We'll have that open for about 10 or 15 minutes after the meeting ends. And then after that, we'll give away those items that are the auction was for. And Patty, that's all I have. So I'll turn this back over to you. Yes. Yes. The seminar. Yes, absolutely.
All right. So the question was, is the seminar registration open online? And yes, it is. And also you can renew your DGS membership online as well. That question came up earlier too. Our upcoming meetings are going to be always held on the first Saturday of the month, which is the meeting today. But next month, we're going to have Jake Mangum, and Jake is talking about getting the most from the portal to Texas history. I'm super excited about that. And then I happened to run into Christopher Bryant at a program a few months ago, and he was one of the keynote speakers for the program. And I said, oh, I would love for you to come and talk about this to our DGS members. So Christopher is going to be talking about how traditional genealogy meets DNA to solve those stubborn brick walls. So he has found family members through DNA. And then on May the 6th, we have our annual award celebration and banquet, and that will be very exciting to be part of that. Now, also, DGS has partnered. Yes, question. Oh, that was a great question. Is the award banquet going to be here at the library? And yes, it will be. There is a beautiful banquet room up on the 7th floor, and it will be held there. And there will be a lot more details coming as we finalize our program list and our food choices and all kinds of fun surprises that we have planned for you. So the Dallas Genealogical Society has partnered with our Dallas Public Library Genealogy Department, and DGS is offering introductory programs for the public. And last month, we did an incredible introduction to genealogy, and Barbara Coakley is here on the call. She was the one that made the presentation for the introduction to genealogy research. She did a fabulous job of informing how to get started and what kind of websites, and walked people through it. It was very well done. And then next Saturday, the second Saturday of February, I will be doing an introduction to DNA. Once I got started in my genealogy research for my family in 2013, I found out about DNA, of course, and in 2015, I started doing DNA, and I now have 62 DNA kits that I manage. So I am very, very passionate about DNA. And so it'll be an introduction about the benefits of using DNA and what you can find out, or what you might want to be cautious about and be prepared for when choosing to do a DNA test. So that will be next week. So I want you to go to our events page and check the website often. We have our DGS events that you can go to, our calendar, about us, our collections, our blog, membership, and contacting us. Also, I want to encourage you, if you would like to see specific speakers come for our monthly meetings, there is a way that you can do that online to request a particular speaker to come either for our monthly meetings or our seminars, and we'll do our best to provide more great speakers for you. We do have a nominating committee. Our chair is Tony Hansen, and what we will be doing is we're going to be nominating our new board for next year. And we have to have 2 board members on the nominating committee, and that would be myself, Patty Smith, and Kim Edge. And we have to have 2 society members, and that's Jean Larson and Mick Bernard. So if you would like to know more about our society leaders or to recommend somebody that you think might be a great fit, we invite you to go to our website and recommend someone for us. Dallas Genealogical Society works with all volunteers, and it works because of you. The volunteers that come and help, like Jim mentioned, we had a clean out the closet day last Saturday. Now, you don't have to come do that, but we do have a need for somebody who is interested in promoting the Dallas Genealogical Society, such as contacting the Dallas newspaper. And what would it take to put ads in the paper about our monthly events or our seminars? So if you've got that interest and enthusiasm and you want to help promote our society, we have a director of publicity position that is open and available. We have an incredible team that works together. Our board members are not going to let anybody dive into the deep end and not throw you a line. We're going to be walking with you, and there can be a few items you can do, or take on the entire role as the director of publicity. But again, you will have people and teams of people that you can work with in that particular position. Now, Tony Hansen put an email out about needing assistance and in the information technology, the IT department. And we want to thank Barbara Coakley, Kim Edge, Marty Fox, Melissa Fleming, Corley Story, and Donna Paulson for stepping up and saying, hey, I'm willing to help and I'm willing to learn. So even if you don't have the specific skills, we're willing to help you. Now, if you're terrified of the computer, that's probably not a good position for you. But we would, we've got all additional ways that you could help. So just let us know. So today we have with us Ari Wilkins, and she is very qualified to talk to us today about her program, Black and White Southern Families and Southern Plantation Records.
This has been a production of the Dallas Genealogical Society. If you're already a member, thank you. Your fees have been supporting these and other society activities. If you're not yet a member, please consider joining now. Go to dallasgenealogy.org and click on the membership tab.